Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the 5 ways to protect yourself in 2024. It's crucial to be proactive about your safety in these changing times. As the world evolves, so do the risks we face each day. But don't worry, with a bit of planning and awareness, you can shield yourself from most of these risks. In the next few minutes we'll explore 5 key areas you need to consider to stay protected. We'll talk about the importance of having the right insurance coverage, the need to guard against identity theft, the significance of physical security, the necessity of cybersecurity in our increasingly digital world, and finally, the role of financial planning in safeguarding your future. Each of these areas is vital in its own right, and taking care of them can help you navigate the uncertainties of the future with confidence. So, are you ready to dive into these 5 ways? Let's see what they are. First on our list is having the right insurance coverage. This is a shield that protects you from unexpected financial hits. Now let's dig into the gritty details. Imagine you're cruising down the highway, singing along to your favorite song when, bam, a deer jumps out in front of your car. Without the right car insurance, you could be looking at a hefty bill for car repairs, not to mention medical expenses if you're injured. With collision and comprehensive coverage though, you can sleep easy knowing you're protected. Let's switch gears and talk about home insurance. Picture a pipe bursting in your home causing significant water damage. If you don't have the right homeowner's insurance, you could be left high and dry both literally and financially. But with the right coverage, you can rest assured that you'll be able to cover the costs of any necessary repairs. And don't forget about renter's insurance. You may not own your home, but you still have belongings that are worth protecting. Renter's insurance can help cover the cost of replacing your belongings in the event of a fire, theft, or other covered peril. Health insurance is another crucial coverage to consider. One major medical event could lead to bankruptcy if you're not properly insured. By having the right health insurance, you can protect yourself from such a financial catastrophe. Finally, there's life insurance. If you have dependents, life insurance is not just a nice to have, it's a must. It can provide a financial safety net for your loved ones if something were to happen to you. A good rule of thumb is to have coverage equal to 10 to 12 times your annual income. Remember, insurance is not just a piece of paper, it's a financial safety net. So, take the time to ensure you have the right coverage in place. It's one of the most important steps you can take to protect yourself in 2024. Next up is identity theft protection. In the digital age, your personal information is more vulnerable than ever. Now let's delve into why protecting your identity is as critical as locking your front door. Over the past few years, there has been a sharp surge in identity theft cases. It's a modern-day menace that can leave victims grappling with financial losses and credit score damage. Imagine one fine day you find purchases you never made on your credit card statement. Or worse, you're denied a loan due to a bad credit history you weren't responsible for. Sounds scary, right? That's where identity theft protection comes into play. It's like a digital shield, monitoring your personal information and alerting you of any suspicious activity. Think of it as your personal bodyguard in the online world, constantly on the lookout for any threats to your identity. But how does it work? Well, imagine you're at a cafe, using the free Wi-Fi to do some online shopping. Unbeknownst to you, a cyber thief is lurking on the same network, ready to snatch your credit card details. Identity theft protection services can detect such threats and alert you, allowing you to take immediate action. It's also worth noting that these services offer assistance in case you do fall victim to identity theft. They can guide you through the recovery process, helping to minimize damage and restore your credit standing. So, don't ignore your digital safety, protect your identity like you protect your wallet. Let's now talk about physical security. It's an old concept, but it's as important as ever. When we mention physical security, we're not just referring to having a strong lock on your front door or a secure fence around your property. These are, of course, important, but there's more to it. Think about home security systems, for instance. Today's technology offers a wide range of options, from doorbell cameras to full-fledged home security systems. These can provide a great deal of peace of mind, deterring potential threats and alerting you to any suspicious activity. But physical security isn't just about protecting your home. It's also about personal safety practices. Are you mindful of your surroundings when you're out and about? Do you take precautions when using ATMs or walking alone at night? Let's take jogging, for example. Many of us like to listen to music while we run, but using earbuds can make us less aware of our surroundings. A simple change like using just one earbud could make a big difference. It's also worthwhile to consider taking a self-defense class. Not only can this help you feel more confident, but it can also provide you with valuable skills that could come in handy in an emergency situation. Remember, your safety should always be your priority. Our fourth way to protect yourself is through cybersecurity. Our lives are increasingly online and so are the threats. Cybersecurity is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. We live in an era where our most personal information, from bank accounts to family photos, are stored in the digital world. This makes us vulnerable to cyber threats, and the best way to combat these threats is by being proactive. So, let's talk about strong passwords. They are your first line of defense. Avoid common words and phrases, and instead opt for a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. And remember, each of your accounts should have a unique password. Next, let's discuss secure networks. Public Wi-Fi might be convenient, but it can also be a playground for cybercriminals. So, whenever possible, use a secure private network and consider using a virtual private network or VPN for added security. Lastly, regular software updates. Yes, they can be annoying, but they often include important security patches. Staying updated is staying protected. Imagine this scenario. You receive an email from your bank asking to confirm your details. It looks legitimate, but something feels off. Instead of clicking the link, you visit your bank's official website and find out it was a phishing attempt. By being vigilant and informed, you've just prevented a potential threat. So, browse safely and keep your online world secure. Last but not least, let's talk about financial planning. Your financial health is crucial for your overall well-being. It's not just about earning money, but making sure that money is put to good use. It's about planning for the present and the future. Let's start with budgeting. It's all about understanding your income and expenses. It's like a roadmap that guides you on how to allocate your earnings. For instance, let's say you earn $1,000 a month. Your budget might allocate 50% to necessities, 20% to savings, and 30% to personal expenses. Next, we have saving. It's important to set aside a portion of your income for emergencies and future goals. Think of it as your financial safety net. For example, if your car breaks down or you want to take a much-needed vacation, your savings can cover those costs. And then we have investing. This is where you make your money work for you. You could invest in stocks, bonds, or real estate, for instance. The aim is to grow your wealth over time. Imagine investing $100 every month in a mutual fund. In 20 years, you could have a substantial amount saved up, thanks to the power of compound interest. So, plan wisely and make your money work for you. And there you have it, 5 ways to protect yourself in 2024. We've discussed the significance of having the right insurance coverage, protecting your identity, ensuring your physical safety, fortifying your cybersecurity, and planning your finances. Each of these components plays a crucial role in safeguarding your future. Remember, security isn't just about reacting to threats, it's about being proactive and prepared. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these ways will you implement first? Let us know in the comments below.